That was a raccoon that stepped out in the road. Nobody here, who knows? I guess you get drunk. Good morning from beautiful southeast Oklahoma. Welcome to Flyover News. We are Flyover News. Man, the weather has been pretty nice down here. Not super hot, kind of low, mid 80s. We got a lot done. We've done painting on the shop. We've done all sorts of stuff, but we'll see if we get a little video of us painting. It came out really good. Put new fascia boards on most of it, or a lot of it, and I still got some to do. I still got to do this side here. You can see that it's all busted up. The fascia board is. Did I get it in there? Yeah, it's all pretty tore up. But we're gonna, and it's connected to all the old school guttering. So we're gonna pull all the guttering down and replace the boards and paint it. But we're gonna work on that, not today, not in this video. But anyway, we appreciate you guys watching. We're our Flyover News. We are in southeast Oklahoma, and we just film what we do on a ranch every day down here. And it's just the same old stuff sometimes, but we appreciate you guys watching us and checking in and see what we're doing on our lives. Anyway, we appreciate it. You guys have a great day. Thank you. Okay, I'm on the way to the lumber yard. I'm gonna buy some 1x8, some more fascia boards, and just keep going around the shop and start replacing that stuff, painting and replacing. So it's a beautiful day. Should get a lot done. T.H. Rogers Lumberyard. It used to be individual homes. I guess they got bought up. Nobody here, who knows? Okay, got that knocked out. Go back to the house and see if we can start making fascia boards. There you go. You'll see that just every day. Okay, stand back. Stand clear, back up. Go around. Go around. There you go. Going through. Sam, you're always toward the end. Okay, me and Cooper are on our way back from Hartshorn, Oklahoma. It's about 15 miles from the ranch, Wilburton, from our Wilburton. Whoa. That was close. That was a raccoon that stepped out in the road. Cars coming from the other direction. I thought the raccoon had bought it. I really did, but I got slowed enough and he got wise enough and moved. Cooper, sit up. Let's do this again. Okay, me and Cooper are headed back to Wilburton, back to the ranch. We went over to Hartshorn, Oklahoma. Hartshorn is about 15 miles away, and there's an equipment rental place. I've rented some scaffolding, so you know, those fascia boards are pretty high up, and I really don't have a ladder that goes up there like you'd want it to, and I don't really want to try to replace those boards on a ladder by myself anyway. So rented a couple pieces of scaffolding. We'll be about 10 feet up, and that'll make a huge difference. And anyway, get those all set up, and we'll start working on the shop some more. Okay, so I'm back with the scaffolding. Got it set up here. Got it set up side by side. I'm gonna paint as high as I can, standing on it side by side. It should get me up in here somewhere, I think. And then I will stack it. I'll paint this, and then I'm gonna and it came without casters. Supposed to have casters, and someone stole their casters. So it is what it is. So we'll put it together like this. I'm gonna tie it together on this end, and then when I have to move it, I'll use the tractor. I'm just gonna drag it, see if I can just, if it will. I think I will be able to. And I'll drag it down here. We'll paint everything that I can reach from that level. Then we'll drag part of it back in the middle, and we'll stack it and paint the top part. That's the plan. It'd be nice if I could reach it from there. I don't know, maybe. With a step ladder on top of the scaffolding, I guess, but that kind of defeats the purpose of scaffolding. Okay, we're setting for a minute to let it dry. You know, it's kind of, that paint, when it first goes on, it's very close to as bright red as the old. And then as it dries, you can tell, you know, where you've been. But if you go back and touch up spots, it's hard to tell if you've touched up, if it's new paint that hadn't dried yet or if you've missed a spot. But we're getting there. So I think that we're going to be good. I think, and this over here in the corner, I can't get right under there. Can't really reach that, but I can reach that off the step ladder, so that's no problem. So in a minute here, we're gonna get the tractor. We're gonna tie all this thing together right in through there, and we'll hook onto it with the strap down there, and we'll just back up with the tractor and just pull it all over there to the right. Fire Girl says that's the plan. I gotta be honest, the Fire Girl is kind of skeptical of this plan, but I think it will work. I've thought it through, and I think it's bound to be better than disassembling the thing, you know, or us trying to pick it up and move it all as is. You know, the ones I've rented in the past always had like pieces that went on up so you could climb up there easier. This one did not, so we stuck a couple of sticks up in there, walking sticks that we have the back of the Ranger, and that helps us, helps me climb up there a little bit because I'm old.
I wonder, you might as well.
Say that again.
I don't know.
She said there's nothing wrong with me being old, but you know, that's debatable.
And there's nothing wrong with putting those sticks in there either.
Yeah, she said people are going to look at that, and if I don't explain why those sticks are there, they're going to say, what in the world is that? So yeah, there's several. You know, I had a chair up there and a tub. You know, it looks like all I need is a ice chest up there and a refrigerator and a big screen TV, and I could camp out up there. But the plan is slide it down, paint down there, and then stack it. And then we'll stack it right in the middle so I can get to the very top.
it did work.
Yep, it did. Well, that worked. As I suspected, it cut some pretty good grooves in the ground, but the fire girl said she would take a rake and rake those all out nice and smooth.
I did not. No, sir.
Sounds like she's not going to.
If you're going to make the mess, you can clean it up.
Heard the singers playing, now each year from home. Crowd had rushed together, trying to keep warm. Still the rain kept pouring, falling on my ears. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain?
You smile for the camera.
Dry right up on the very top. I had to do some work up there and some caulking, and it just needs to dry. Okay, so next morning. So we got most of the boards, new boards installed. That was quite an ordeal. And I'm down on just one level of the scaffolding. We're gonna paint all the rest of this right on down to the end. And we're gonna paint the boards. We painted with what we could reach at 2 levels, and now we'll paint all the way down. And then once I get that painted, I've got to make the end pieces that go right there. Cover that all up like I did on the other side. Push the flashing back down. I got some nails to nail it down, and we'll have this thing knocked out. I was wondering how long it was going to be before you figured out I bought it, and I thought, she's not going to figure out that I bought it. It's just going to surprise her too much. You were thinking all sorts of stuff. So you still filming?
Yep.
So yeah, I bought a trailer this morning. We've been talking about buying a trailer for a long time. I bought a really nice trailer. I could haul a Ranger on it, all sorts of stuff. I won't have to go borrowing trailers anymore. I bought a really nice one.
You won't have to rent one either.
No renting, no borrowing trailers. I've got a really good one it'll do everything I need except haul the tractor. And so if I ever have to haul the tractor, I'll have to borrow. I know some people that have a really heavy duty. It's coming along, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You're doing good.
These little grooves in here, you just can't hardly roll inside these grooves. You can try, but it ends up not working. So you have to hit them all like that. That should be pretty good. Almost getting done.
It's looking really, really nice.
If I can get the rest of this painted, we'll load the scaffolding up and head back for Hartshorn, drop it off, and then we're on our own agenda. We don't have to worry about getting that back. That will be on our own time frame then. And we are close to that. We've got to paint this, starting right there where we left off.
Yep.
And paint it down, and the rest of it we get with the ladder. We'll cut the new pieces. The other boards, the fascia boards, the old ones, when they put the shingles on, they nailed down into the fascia boards on this side. So once we had the boards down, we still had these nails, shingle nails sticking down through it. So we had to dig the shingle nails out. It was an ordeal, but got them dug out. But it is what it is. Old shop, but it's coming along. over on the back side. I got the front side is done. It all came out great. The back side has one little spot I got to do right there. Got to make that part, you know. It's not that big a deal, except I absolutely ran out. My body said, stop. I was so tired. We worked all day yesterday. We worked from about 9 o'clock till about 7:30 last night. And then we worked this morning. And I do got to make the little, when I make the one on the other side, I got to make the little deal that goes like that right along the bottom there. And so I'll make the other one too so they match. This was the best one of the fascia boards. This came off a pretty good chunk in one piece. Pulled it off with the tractor, but a lot of that came off pretty good. All the rest of it came out real small and busted up, so we're gonna burn it. See if we can get all this stuff to burn. I know we're burning paint and rollers, and we are doing our part to complete the circle of carbon. Man, this is a nice evening. You know, it's September 11th and we're moving into fall. I mean, it feels like fall. It's really nice. I know it's supposed to. We're gonna have some trees turn before long. This fire burnt down, took about 10 minutes. It all burnt down pretty good. We're gonna go in and find us a recliner, I think. So we've opened up the middle pasture to them. Grass is coming back. We gave it some thoughts to a second cutting, but it's not really that thick. It's got good, I mean, but it wouldn't be very big. So we've got them turned loose in there, and we'll let them eat out of there for a couple of months. It's all fenced off good. They can't go anywhere, and they seem to like it.